guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Clarabelle. Before I get started, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. I'm so delighted to have you back here. So today I'm going to be sharing some 5 reasons why I needed to re-strategize my spending way or how I manage my money. So if it's something you might be interested in watching, please ensure to keep on watching. Personally, for me, I don't know, everyone is different, but I didn't grow up, my parents didn't really teach me how to manage money. They never taught me how to manage money. I think we're doing better now as a parents to ensure that our kids learn how to manage money. Money is a great thing, but if you don't know how to manage it, you remain broke and you wonder, why am I always broke? Because I was always thinking, oh, I have this money, why am I constantly broke? Okay, so if you feel the same way, please let me know in the comment section. Share your own ways on how you manage your money. So the first thing I've learned is I'm learning not to always have the need to buy something that is not necessarily important because I have the money. Especially, those kind of money that comes that you didn't work for. You know something about money. It's just crazy the way money is. Have you ever been in a situation where maybe you have this money coming to your account? Let's say you won a lottery, you won something, or it's just a gift, or it's just a giveaway, or it's just something, some sort of money coming in. Or it could be your income, honestly. Let me be basic here. Your income, your daily income, your monthly income, your bi-weekly income, weekly income, whatever it is. Then you that money is going to be here probably on Friday or on Thursday or Wednesday, depending on when you get paid. Sorry. Depending on when you get paid, that money will be coming in. And as soon as the money comes in, you have extra cash with you. Then do you always feel that is when you now start remembering, oh, I need to buy a black bra. I've not had a black bra for a long. Oh, I needed to buy everything in your head. Everything will start coming to your head. What I need, what I don't need. The devil, I just feel like he's a devil. To me, I feel like my own situation, I feel like it's the devil that is always reminding me of all those things. Now I want to buy sneakers. Now I want to buy jackets that I don't have. I want to buy blazer. Because I have this extra cash, especially the money that you didn't work for. That free money is the one that goes by really fast. That one, you already pictured your mind. This money is coming. You already say, man, I got to pay them. I need to buy a car. I need to buy this. I need to buy that. I need to buy this. Calm down. So what I told myself, even if I have money coming in, I'll program my mind not to buy things that are not worth buying, that is not necessary. I can do without these things. It's good to pamper yourself, but don't make it an habit to always want to spend because you have extra income. Save that extra income. Learn to save. I'm learning to save, honestly. This is my life history that I'm giving you. I'm really open and vulnerable of how I spend money. Thank God I have a spouse that knows how to manage well. That devil, when it comes to your head, whenever you're getting money, cast and pray over it. Say, devil, I bind you in the mighty name of Jesus. I will not spend this money. I will be disciplined. I will learn how to save. So learning how to not to spend money because I feel like I have extra, and that's when you remember, I want to buy peace, I want to buy jackets, I want to buy shoe, I want to buy everything. You just remember all those things that you want to buy. I'm learning not to do that, and that's one habit I'm practically doing right now. So the second one for me that I'm learning, my money habits, is to learn to say no. Okay, I'm one person, personally, I don't know how to say no to somebody. If I have that money and someone begs me for something, saying no just means that I will not sleep at night. My conscience will just be judging me. Kyrie, you had that money, you have that money. But I'm learning to say no so that people don't keep taking you for granted, because people know that Clarabelle, she will not say no. I'll go and ask her, or you begin to give and give. If you're not careful, those that you're giving will start making, start enriching themselves, and you will constantly see yourself being broke. Learn to say no. There's nothing wrong in it, especially for those. Now, if someone needs that money genuinely, that this person, she's not that kind of person. For this person to call me and ask me for money is because they actually do need the money. There are people like that. They never call, they never bother you. Once they call, that this person called me because of a reason, and that person is a very, very hardworking person. But don't just constantly give. You're not everybody's business. desire. You cannot reach everybody's needs. I'm learning not to do that. I want to be the one to be the savior, be the this. No, you can't be the savior, because at the end of the day, you will just kill yourself and life will move on. Wahala no dey finish. It doesn't finish. For those that don't understand what I just said, problems never come to an end. There will always be something. So you need to learn not to say no even when you have it. Or if the person, for instance, asks you for 10,000, don't give out money that you wouldn't be able to let go. That's another thing. If you're going to help the person, if the person said, oh, I need 10,000, and you're like, okay, I don't have 10,000, but I can offer you 1,000. You know that even if the person in return do not give you the money back, those 1,000 is money you can let go. I think I learned that from my husband. My husband will never give you money that he will not be dragging you to bring the money back. No, he will give you the one that if you don't give him back, life move on. He's not pained in any way. So learn to do that. But always give when it's important, when you know that this person genuinely needs this money. But don't know when to differentiate those that are just there to drain you and those that are there for the truth, those that are truly in need of this money. But I am one person, I'm learning to say no so that I don't continue to go broke because I want to be everybody's messiah. You can't save money if you constantly do that. Another way I've been saving money is I've learned to start buying things in bulk. Before, I didn't understand what it means to buy things in bulk because I feel like I don't have that kind of money. Because when you go to Sam's, when you go to Costco, you know that you spend more as parents, as women, most especially women. If you're on this, let me know. For so many years, I used to think that going to Walmart and buying like retail stuff, or going to a store and just picking up one, pay as you go. I feel like it saves me money because I don't buy the idea. Like that idea scares me of spending $300 and something or $400 or $500 in just a go. I'm just like, no, that's too much. That's too much. So I just like to go pick something of $1,000 or $500, $10, and I'm like, okay, we can do with that. But just that idea of say you're spending $500 in a go, it just scares me. But I found that that's the best way to save money. There are things that I bought from Sam's that lasted me the whole year, honestly. So you need to find those things like tissue. Don't buy them at Walmart. Go to Sam's, buy them in bulk. Learn to buy things in bulk. You save more money than buying one sachets. This one. I used to think that's the best way to spend money. I don't like buying things that I will just spend, that you just bring big money to go and buy. I know it might come expensive, but trust me, you're doing yourself good than harm because you save a lot more by doing that than just going every day to the store or every week to go get something one after the other. And it just makes life easier for you. Just imagine you have everything that you need in your house. You don't have to step out with gas to go and buy another thing. You want tomatoes. I know this might not apply to everyone. This is according to your needs, according to your capacity. For some people, they are very capable of doing it. For some, but if you can manage in your own capacity to buy things in bulk, okay, it saves you a lot of money. The final one for me is trying to cut down on my debt. Sometimes maybe you own a loan, you owe credit debts and all that. You find yourself wanting to take more loans because you're still paying on those ones. Imagine you draining into debts and debts. When you get your paycheck, you find out that Shingba you not get remain. And I hate to pay debt. I don't like paying bills. If I can avoid paying bills, no, I have to be a responsible adult. I have to pay my bills on time. I have to be a good citizen, pay my bills on time. But please avoid accumulating another debt. Pay off the ones that you owe before getting into another one. Life situation happens, like you find yourself, okay, I'm paying this, I'm paying that, and the more you go into debt, the more you drown in it. It is sweet. It's sweet when they offer you that loan, they offer you that credit. Your head is swelling. Avoid store credits. If you want to live a long life in America, if you want to really live a peaceful life, avoid store credit. See, store credit is very nice to have. When you go there, like, swap. But if you have credits are good. Building your credit is a very, very good way to live It shows that you're responsible. Having a good credit shows that you're responsible, but be careful. If you don't have self-control, basically the bottom line, if you don't have self-control, please avoid having credits. If you cannot control your ability to spend, please avoid having store credit, because there are some stores that you go to, my God, you just see this one. Me that I love decor, I love my house really well decorated. So for me, if I have a home goods store card, that's where I'll be spending my last card, because I'll be going there swiping. Oh my God, I love this. Oh my God, I love that. Because you want your space to be very beautiful. But what I'm saying is, instead of trying to get into another debt, find ways to pay down the debts that you owe. Pay them as you go. Let's say you have 10 debts. Try paying them. If you can't pay them all at the same time, you can do things, you can take it one at a time. Take one, pay that one off, go to the next one, pay it off. Don't try to pay everything at once, because it becomes overwhelming. But that's the reality, so what I'm saying is, don't go into another debt just because you want to run, because you think that's the best route to go, because you already have all of this lined. You keep falling into debt, and nothing hurts more than making money and really not seeing the money at the end of the day. Because of course you want to pay your debt. You don't want to be that person that every day they are calling you because you can't pay your debts. And I feel like when you're younger, you don't think about this, but as you're growing older and you want to buy homes, you want to buy things, you need to start paying more attention to things like this. Take it very serious. It is especially when you live in a country where credit is so important. If you live like places like Nigeria, we don't even know what credit is. Everything we do, we buy cash. But nobody has time. So if you don't have the cash, you can't go and kill yourself. And that's one thing I like about that country, because this country, you have credits, you have things like that. You see yourself you see yourself always having the need, if you don't control yourself, to go, let me get a credit card. I think they have a credit card, especially those ones that you go to the store and say, hey, you have 10% off of this. Run, my dear sister. So that you can live your best life, you can make money and see your own money, and enjoy your money, basically. So the fifth and final one for me is, make sure that you have a savings account somewhere. And now people talk about saving. I talk about saving, but man, saving is not easy. I'm not even going to lie, it's not an easy journey for me. This is just me. I'm learning. I'm not going to tell you, I'm telling you I'm a pro in saving. I'm not a pro in anything. I'm just still learning. And sometimes it's okay, I tell myself, okay, I'm going to put X amount of money aside. Then you now go back and take that amount of money and say, oh, I'll pay back. The worst thing that you not pay back. So if you're at work, the best way to save money is to tell them to deduct money where you can't touch it. If you know you can't control yourself like Claribel, don't look for ways to save money. Put it aside, money you can't touch. Before you touch the money, you go through some process. I think it's better that way. Invest in 401k, invest in pension. Okay, pension, it depends on where you work. But 401k is a very good way. Make sure that you're planning ahead. Especially when you're over 30, you start thinking about, life don't they come before you know, you're in your 40s, you're in your 50s, and you don't want to work for the rest of your life. So the earlier the better you start, the better for you. So make sure that it's always at the back of your head that you don't want to eat with your 10 hands or your fingers. Eat and remember the raining days. Think about your future. Strike the balance. I'm also not a person that will say, oh, save and you suffer. No, and you're suffering. That's not the kind of person that I am at all, because I love to live the best life. But you need to learn to strike the balance so that you don't work as much as hard as you are working right now in your 30s. When you're 70, you need to rest, you need to relax, enjoy, invest in properties, buy things that just invest. I'm not going to come here and tell you what to invest in and what not to invest in, but what I'm here to tell you is that whatever you're doing, have it at the back of your mind that you need to start saving for your if you have a pension, if you have 401k is the best one for me. Invest in buying stock. If I had money, I would buy stock, a lot of stock. Amazon, things that you know that will bring you money, instead of just, and some people are very good at savings. I have a friend that is very good at savings, but what I'm saying is just be intentional. Whatever you're eating, don't eat your life away. Just remember that you need to start saving. Okay, so that brings me to the end of my video today. These are the 5 habits that I've started working on. Don't buy things when they're not necessary. Pray over it. Say, Holy Ghost fire, I am disciplined. I will save more. I'm not just, don't all those thoughts to start coming to your head. Buy this, buy buga. You want to pepper them? No, pepper who no pepper, who no send you. Also, I would like you to share ways that you have been saving money, because I want to learn from you. And just before I go, I want to remind you that you are loved, you are valued, and you matter. Okay, I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Please do not forget to like my video and leave your comment below, share with your friends, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.